Once the job has been sold, it then goes to our warehouse where Dave does all the procurement for the materials. He's getting that notification from the sales that's coming through, as well as our project manager getting the notification to put it on the schedule. All that is happening at one time. When the job's sold, Dave will then go into the system, order the materials for the job, and then the project manager will schedule the job on the job board.
I receive a job as sold via email, and I'll go ahead and click onto it and open it up. And one of the first things I do is I go to the costing and analysis and just take a quick glance over it and see what some of the projects involved with this job are. And then for ordering purposes and for my own documentation, I will go in and I will print out this sheet. And what this does is it gives me a complete list of everything that's required for this job. There's some items that we order right away, especially like pool coping, that may take a while. I take a look through this job and I figure out which vendors are involved in this job so I can get the ordering started for them. I go to the pool equipment site and I create a shopping list for all the pool supplies. I don't necessarily order them at this time, but I create a shopping list so it's in there. But I prefer to do it this way just so I can have everything documented and I can just go back and forth, and then I just log them out alphabetically in here. And then I can just, over the next coming weeks, as we're getting closer to the jobs, stuff comes in. When stuff comes in on that job, I'll pull it back out. I'll write the date down that it arrived at the shop. If there's any changes that need to be made, I can go right in there and see what I've got. Occasionally when we order special order things, things that we don't order all the time, I will go back into the costing and analysis part of it and make sure that we're profitable on some of the special order stuff. As things come into the warehouse, I check them, make sure everything's right, label them, make sure everything's good for the crews to take out when they need to, when they're ready. We can't afford to have a lot of lost time when it comes to getting the job done. So this is how I use SynkedUP to support 4 to 5 crews by making sure they have everything they need on a daily basis.
Hey, what's up, Zach? Good morning, dude. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, man. We finally sold that big George project I've been working on.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped. Pool, hardscapes, water feature, landscape's gonna be a banger. When you get a chance, actually, you should have got the notification, but there it is. You're already working on it. So when you get a chance, will you throw it on schedule?
Yeah, man, I'll get it up there.
All right, brother. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too. All right, guys. So here's what we got next on the schedule. We got modeling up in Chesapeake. We got a tight site. You know, Jordan likes to sell these big pools in these small backyards. So, Blake, you got to be on your P's and Q's here.
So let's go back and look at that work here and the notes in there. So we got install autofill, plumb just to stand, and then cap off existing rear spigot. So we need to keep that in mind on the work area notes.